Hi guys, it's Jill. I'm back. Haven't seen me in a while. What's up? I got some splaining to do, no? You think? I don't want to say that I'm back to YouTube. I think that when I want to post videos, I will. I'm not doing the weekly thing anymore. YouTube and Instagram became a job. It was more about how I can make money and how I can keep pleasing people instead of actually doing something that I love and something that I'm inspired to do all the time. I think we're just gonna scale it back to a hobby and something that I do when I want to do instead of just like feeling all this pressure. And not that you guys were like, hey, post a video every week. As you can see on my Instagram, I didn't post for like 2 or 3 months and I lost over 1,000 followers. So if you're not active, you die. But it's like a shark, you gotta keep swimming forward, never back, you drown. I don't know if that's true. I think I heard it on Shark Boy and Lava Girl once upon a time. Also discovered that we got a little bit of an ADHD brain up here, so apologies. I knew I was always all over the place, but I didn't realize why. Now it makes sense, so now we know. But I don't want to get into too much of like all the things that have happened in the past year, but I'll be covering a lot of that on my podcast, I believe, which I have decided is not going to be strictly horse related. I just kind of want to make it somewhere where I can free flow talk about anything and everything. It's called the JETreal podcast, like a get real, ha 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 ha. I'm hilarious. But my initials are Jet and like let's get real, you know, whatever, you get it. Anyway, you can find it on any social media platform, but I'll cover it there more because I want to keep this video relatively short. But if you want like an hour-long ramble as to why, then check that out. But in short, last year went through a breakup and was like, whoa, who am I? I have to re-identify as an individual. What is that? And then that just led to some paths of self-discovery, and a lot of that was realizing that I wasn't happy doing a lot of the things that I've been doing, and it was time to change things for the better and make some changes that were in the best interest of my happiness. I hadn't worked with Zoe in 3 months, hadn't ridden unless I was like asked to. I rode 2 weeks in preparation for a show, and then I think once since then. I don't know, it's just everything became a job. Everything that I used to love was like work now, and I felt like I had to do it. I was never inspired, never felt like it, and then gradually I stopped. So also my cats are sprinting around my house and wrestling, so I'm so sorry. Anyway, it just felt like there was too much on my plate between Instagram, YouTube, learning about positive reinforcement, training it, doing this, doing that, doing college, filming, edit, like it was too much. It was way too much on my plate, and then I just like quit it all at once, and then I was like, whoa, what do I do now? And it wasn't intentional. I wasn't like, I'm gonna stop everything that I'm doing. It all gradually happened, and I had to reevaluate. I was like, do I want to be doing these things anymore, or is this the depression? Which is also something that I've dealt with. I think I first noticed it and put a name to it when I was like 14, and I am in therapy. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I also would like to be a therapist or work in the mental health field. I am a psychology major, for those of you who do not know. And I feel like it would be like coaching basketball without having played basketball. You gotta experience it, you know? So, and it's also super freaking helpful. Seriously, if you are dealing with any sort of mental blockage, disorder, illness, whichever term you prefer, I highly recommend going to therapy. If anything, it's just a place to sit that's neutral, and you can vent and then figure out where your problems are in thinking. At least with CBT is predominantly what I do. We just talk and work through what's going on in me noggin and figure out why I am thinking and or behaving the way I am. And I'm super analytical and think all the time, and I really, really, really appreciate having some coping strategies so that the unhealthy thoughts stay over there, and then we create, foster, grow more of the healthy, positive ones as a natural cynicist. But yeah, so been doing a lot of work in that department, trying to get my money right, you know? Yeah, so all of this has just led to my inactivity on the internet. With not working with horses, didn't really have anything to post on my horse accounts, my horse Instagram and YouTube, so they both died naturally. It's just nobody cares anymore, nobody watches them, and my insides are trash, so it's fine. I just worked since 2013 to develop those things, and now they're gone, but it's okay. It's a part of the discovering new identity, to start over, do something else. And I think that thing is probably going to be my podcast, because I actually really do enjoy that. I'm just broadening it from talking strictly about horses to just being like life things. I'll still talk about horses when it's relevant, you know, but I'm also a person, and I do person things, and I want to talk about that. And now we're eating. You're being so, and Wally's playing with a dog collar. Today, January 4th, really thought it was the 3rd, was also the first day in like 3 or 4 months that I've worked with Zoe, and it felt really good. I just woke up, I got up early and getting my sleep schedule back on track, breaking some bad habits, getting into some good ones again. And I went out and worked with her and Juno and played with Flit a little bit, and it just felt so nice to be like doing what I do, you know? And I don't want to say getting back to things or like getting back to who I was or whatever, because I don't really want to go back. I want to move forward and find who I am now, and I realize that's super lame, but I'm like hashtag woke. Like, I don't know, I just want to do things that make me happy and make me feel fulfilled, and I really miss working with horses, and I'm still working with Zoe with positive reinforcement. I've got to find what works for us, so we can progress instead of me getting overwhelmed and being like, okay, never mind. I've spent a lot of time reading and thinking and reading wonderful self-help books. Also, gotta say, if you are under the age of 30, or perhaps even if you are 30, read the book The Defining Decade, Why Your 20s Are Not the New 30, by Meg Jay. She's a psychologist. Brilliant book, you must read it. And I read it in, I think, one night. I was like, okay, time to digest all of this. But yeah, I've really taken some time to figure out who I am, what I want, and what I want to do. I'm only 21, and I've got all the time in the world to do that, but I really want to start now so that I'm stepping into adulthood on the right foot, you know? And I'm just tired of being like sad and like not content with life, and I want to surround myself with people that love me and that I love and that are positive and make me happy, and I want to do the same for them. So yeah, I'm hoping we can go into 2020 with some freaking clarity, okay? Yeah, I'm really taking the new year to heart, and like new year, new me, you know? But this started last year, and it was time for a change, and my body and my depression were like, you've got to. And my therapist likes to say that depression is your body's way of telling you that it's time to change something. Things are not going the way that you want them to, you're not happy, and let's see if we can like create some new neural pathways, new stimuli, put it in your body, see what you think. And that's what I've done. New experiences, trying new things, pushing myself, doing things I wouldn't normally do, and learning more about myself, more about what I want and what makes me happy. And that has been my focus. So get focused, it's 2020. Man, that's gonna get old. We're only 4 days in and I'm already over that. But yeah, it feels nice to be back working with my horse. I can't wait to post this video and get it up for you guys so you know what's going on. Be sure to check out my podcast to stay updated, because I'll be probably more active on that than on here. The podcast also has an Instagram that I will likely be posting on. JETreal podcast, obviously. And then the social media platform that I'm most active on, I would say, I don't know, I'm pretty active on my Jill.Treese Instagram, but also the Jet Equitheory Twitter. Haven't decided if I want to change that username yet or not, but if I do, it'll probably be Jill.Treese. But yeah, that is where I'll be. I'm still alive. I am much happier than I've been in a while, and I finally feel like things are headed in the right direction instead of me just like fumbling all over the place and drowning in work and hobbies and everything that I've been trying to juggle for the past year. So yeah, things are looking up. Sorry to everyone if you were hoping that it would be like, I'm back and now I'm posting 2 times a week, blah blah. But I mean, maybe I'll get there at some point. It's just, it doesn't feel right now. It would still feel like I'm doing it for the wrong reasons to make others happy, you know? And while that is great, it's not sustaining. So, just gonna put a pause on the social media thing for a while. And I realized from a business perspective, that's not wise, but it's what we're doing. So yeah, I hope that everyone has an awesome start to their 2020. And you guys also do some reflecting. Make sure that you're happy and you're living your life for the right reasons, whatever that means to you. Make sure that you are happy and it's not just about everyone else, your image, what people think. Do you. And I'll do me. Keep up with my podcast, please, dear God. I want that to do well so badly. I don't even know what I'm going to talk about, but I know it's going to be a lot because, oh my God, have you listened to the train of thought here? It is comparable to a BB in a Coke bottle. Just all over the place. Bang, 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 bang. Wow, wow. Okay, that's all. Thank you guys for sticking around. If you have for all of these years, it has been a wonderful, wonderful journey. And I don't want to get too mushy-gushy, say goodbye, but it does feel like my whole social media journey has finally like ended. I mean, like, I don't think that it's ever going to be as big as it used to be for me, and I think that's okay. I could be totally wrong. I don't know. I have been wrong about a lot of things lately, so yeah, I want to see where it goes. But regardless, thank you guys for all the love and support over the years. It has meant the absolute world, and I am endlessly sorry that it took me this long to post a video telling you guys what is up, because I honestly didn't know. I didn't know what to say or where I was headed, but I feel like I have a pretty clear idea now. So yeah, I mean, if you guys do want to see more videos, leave some suggestions in the comments, and I'll read them, and if anything like really hits me, inspires me, then I'll do that. But otherwise, I'm just gonna I'm gonna vibe, bro. Hashtag vibe check. Let's do this. God, I'm so annoying. I need to stop watching TikTok. That's really the problem. Anyway, I hope that you guys have an awesome new year, and I don't know what else to say other than repeating myself. Please check out my podcast, dear God. And look at him, Wally. Oh my God, he's so bright. It's dimming the camera. I really hope this entire video hasn't been out of focus. That would be annoying. It has been. But yeah, okay, I think that's all I've got to say. And thank you guys for watching. Thank you for hanging around. Please check out my podcast. And have a good new year. Bye.